Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Sweet World Podcast, where we dive deep into personal development, mental well-being, and success stories. I'm Jack, your host for today's podcast.
And I'm Sarah. Today we're exploring a topic that touches everyone's life at some point: self-confidence. Whether you're trying to excel at work, connect with others, or just feel better about yourself, self-confidence is the foundation. Whether you feel like you're brimming with confidence or struggling to find even a sliver of it, this episode is for you. Together, we'll uncover the truth about self-confidence, how it's built, and practical steps you can take to strengthen it. Let's get started.
That's right, Sarah. But what exactly is self-confidence? And how do we build it if it's lacking? Stick around because we'll break it down step by step and share practical tips, real-life examples, and expert insights.
Let's start with the basics. What is self-confidence? In simple terms,
Self-confidence is the belief in your own abilities, qualities, and judgment. It's about trusting yourself to handle challenges and knowing that you can succeed or cope, even in difficult situations. It doesn't mean being perfect or never making mistakes. Rather, it's about feeling secure in who you are and accepting yourself, flaws and all.
at its core, self-confidence is rooted in self-awareness and self-acceptance. When you know your strengths and weaknesses, you can approach life with a balanced perspective. It allows you to take risks, make decisions, and face challenges without being paralyzed by fear or self-doubt. For example, someone with confidence might take on a new project at work, even if it's outside their comfort zone, because they believe they can learn and adapt as needed.
Exactly. Self-confidence also influences how you interact with others. Confident people tend to communicate more effectively, express their opinions openly, and build stronger relationships. This is because they aren't overly worried about being judged or rejected. They value their own worth and don't rely solely on external validation to feel good about themselves.
However, it's important to understand that self-confidence isn't about being arrogant or thinking you're better than others. True confidence comes with humility. It's the quiet assurance that you are capable and deserving, without needing to prove it to everyone around you. While arrogance often stems from insecurity, a way to overcompensate for self-doubt, true self-confidence is quiet, steady, and rooted in self-awareness and self-acceptance. For example, think about a public speaker. A confident speaker prepares, trusts their knowledge, and engages the audience without needing to brag. An arrogant speaker, on the other hand, might exaggerate their abilities or dismiss others' input.
Great example, Sarah. Confidence invites respect, while arrogance pushes people away. Think of self-confidence as a muscle. Like any muscle in your body, it requires consistent exercise to grow stronger. But here's the good news. Even if you feel like you lack confidence right now, you can absolutely build it over time. Now, let me ask you something. When was the last time you believed in yourself wholeheartedly? What did it feel like? Hold on to that thought as we move forward, because confidence starts with those small, powerful moments.
Well, I vividly remember the time I decided to volunteer for a large community project. I was both excited and scared. I wasn't sure of my abilities, but I decided to participate anyway. I worked hard with a great team, learned new skills, and in the end, we contributed to making a tangible positive change in our community. When I saw the joy on the faces of the people we helped, I felt a deep sense of satisfaction and pride in myself. That experience changed my perspective on my capabilities and made me realize that I can achieve a lot when I believe in myself.
Wow, Sarah, that's incredible. I'm sure this experience has really shaped you and boosted your confidence.
Of course, Jack, let's inspire each other. Share your personal stories about overcoming self-doubt and building confidence in the comments below. Your journey can help others on theirs.
Let's take a look at what psychologists say about self-confidence. Albert Bandura, a prominent psychologist, introduced the concept of self-efficacy, which is closely related to self-confidence. According to Bandura, self-efficacy refers to one's belief in their ability to execute actions necessary to achieve specific goals. While self-confidence is broader, encompassing overall self-assurance, self-efficacy focuses on confidence in specific tasks.
Psychologists also highlight the role of positive reinforcement and experiential learning in building self-confidence. For instance, repeated success in certain activities can create a feedback loop, reinforcing the belief in one's abilities. Conversely, negative experiences, such as repeated failures or harsh criticism, can undermine self-confidence, leading to feelings of self-doubt and insecurity.
That's right. And self-efficacy grows through experiences. For instance, let's say you've never cooked before. Your first attempt might be nerve-wracking, but as you try more recipes, you start believing in your cooking skills.
That's a perfect example. Success builds confidence, and failure, if approached with the right mindset, can be a learning experience rather than a setback. Many successful people talk about how failure played a key role in their growth. Think about J.K. Rowling, for example. She faced multiple rejections before publishing Harry Potter, but she believed in her work and kept going.
Psychologists have also found that self-talk plays a significant role in confidence. Positive affirmations and encouraging inner dialogue can reshape neural pathways, making confidence a habit over time. Here's a fascinating fact. Body language can influence your confidence levels. Standing tall, making eye contact, and smiling can trick your brain into feeling more self-assured. So, even if you're not feeling confident in the moment, adopting confident body language can make a difference.
In clinical psychology, self-confidence is often linked to mental health. Low self-confidence can contribute to issues such as anxiety, depression, and social withdrawal, as individuals may avoid challenges out of fear of failure. On the other hand, excessive or unrealistic confidence might lead to overestimating one's abilities, resulting in risky behaviors or narcissistic tendencies.
In summary, psychologists view self-confidence as a vital psychological state that influences personal growth, resilience, and well-being. It is seen as both a product of internal beliefs and external experiences, shaped by a combination of self-awareness, social influences, and life events.
Have you ever wondered why self-confidence seems so elusive at times? There are several reasons.
First, there's comparison. We live in a world where social media shows us curated versions of other people's lives. It's easy to fall into the trap of thinking, I'm not as successful, attractive, or talented as they are. But remember, what you see online is often a highlight reel, not reality. Second, past experiences shape our self-perception. Maybe you've faced criticism, rejection, or failure in the past. These moments can leave scars and make us question our worth. Third, perfectionism is a huge confidence killer. When we set impossibly high standards for ourselves, we're bound to feel inadequate. Finally, a lack of self-awareness can lead to insecurity. If you don't truly know yourself, your strengths, values, and passions, it's hard to feel confident.
And let's not forget about negative self-talk. If you constantly tell yourself, I'm not good enough, it becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy. For example, if a student keeps saying, I'm bad at math, they're less likely to put in the effort to improve, reinforcing that belief.
Now for the big question. How can we build self-confidence? Let's share some actionable steps.
Step 1 is set small goals and achieve them. Confidence grows with each small victory. Start with something manageable, whether it's completing a workout, learning a new skill, or speaking up in a meeting. Success creates momentum. For instance, if you're learning a new language, start with a simple goal like greeting someone in that language.
Step 2 is practice self-compassion and positive self-talk. Be kind to yourself. When you make a mistake, don't dwell on it. Instead, treat yourself as you would a friend. Remind yourself that failure is part of growth, or instead of saying, I'll never get this right, try, I'm learning, and I'll improve with practice.
Step 3 is stepping out of your comfort zone. Growth happens outside of your comfort zone. Challenge yourself to do something that scares you, even if it's just a little. Each step will make you braver. For example, if you're afraid of public speaking, start by speaking to a small group of friends.
Step 4 is focusing on your strengths. Take time to identify your strengths. What are you naturally good at? What do people compliment you on? Lean into these qualities and let them guide you.
Step 5 is learn and grow continuously. Confidence comes from competence. The more you know and practice, the more confident you'll feel. Never stop learning.
Surround yourself with positive influences. The people you spend time with affect your confidence. Seek out friends, mentors, or communities that uplift and encourage you. Positive energy is contagious, so be around those who really like you.
Let's share some real-life examples of people who transformed their confidence.
Sure. One example is Serena Williams. Despite facing immense pressure and setbacks in her career, she believed in her abilities and became one of the greatest athletes of all time. Another story is Oprah Winfrey. She overcame a difficult childhood and career challenges to become a global icon, inspiring millions with her confidence and authenticity. These stories show that confidence isn't something you're born with, it's something you build through perseverance and belief in yourself. As we wrap up, let's leave our listeners with some final tips for building self-confidence.
Sure. Tip 1. Focus on progress, not perfection. Confidence grows when you acknowledge your improvements, no matter how small. Tip 2. Practice gratitude. Recognizing what you're good at and what you've achieved can shift your mindset from self-doubt to self-assurance. Tip 3. Don't fear failure. View it as a stepping stone to success. And finally, tip 4. Invest in self-care. Taking care of your physical and mental well-being lays the foundation for confidence.
Remember, self-confidence is a journey, not a destination. Start small, stay consistent, and believe in yourself. Be patient with yourself and celebrate every bit of progress. You are capable, worthy, and enough, exactly as you are. Thanks for tuning in to Sweet World Podcast. If you found this episode helpful, share it with someone who might need a confidence boost. And don't forget to subscribe for more inspiring conversations.
See you next time, and stay confident. Bye.